If, on the other hand, they're put down in a hit or miss fashion, the whole tower is in danger. Each day consists of a series of tasks of all kinds, and the success of the day depends upon the successful completion of most of these tasks. If everything we do during the day is a success, that is done in the best fashion of which we're capable, we can fall asleep that night in the comfortable knowledge that we've done our very best. You don't need to overwork or to rush blindly into your work trying to do the greatest possible number of things in the shortest possible time. Don't try to do tomorrow's or next week's work today. It's not so much the number of things you do, but the quality, the efficiency of each separate action that counts, the quantity of what you do to get the habit of success. And that's why successful people go from one success to another, because it's a habit with them. To get the habit of success, you need only to succeed in the small tasks of each day. This makes a successful day. Enough of these and you have a successful week, month, year, and lifetime. Almost before you realize it, you'll have achieved your goal. When you're looking back, you'll realize that your success was not attributable to any one day, week, or month, but rather it was the consistent, unrelenting, successful succession of single days that turned the trick. In order to advance to the place you've chosen, two things are necessary. One, that you keep your eye on your goal, and two, that you continue to grow from the standpoint of competence and effectiveness. Concentrate on each task of the day from morning to night and do each as successfully as you can. Know full well that if each of your tasks is performed successfully, or at least the greater majority of them, your life has to be successful. The men and women who are certain to advance are the ones who become too big for their jobs and who have a clear concept of what they want to be. Are you too big for your present job? If it's obvious to you that you are, it's obvious to others. You know, people are not given promotions as a rule. They promote themselves by becoming too big for their jobs and by making up their minds exactly what bigger and better job or income they're shooting for. But how do we separate the important tasks from the unimportant? The story goes that the president of a big steel company had granted an interview to an efficiency expert named Ivy Lee. He was telling his prospective client how he can help him do a better job of managing the company when the president broke in to say something to the effect that he then said that he could give him something in 20 minutes that would increase his efficiency by at least 50%. He then handed the executive a blank sheet of paper and said, "Write down on this paper the 6 most important things you have to do tomorrow." Well, the executive thought about it and did as requested. It took him about 3 or 4 minutes. Then Lee said, "Now number those items in the order of their importance to you and the company." Well, that took another 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. And then Lee said, "Now put the paper in your pocket. And the first thing tomorrow morning, take it out and look at item number 1. Go look at the others, just number 1, and start working on it. And if you can stay with it until it's completed, then take item number 2 the same way. Then number 3 and so on. For you have to quit for the day. Don't worry if you've only finished 1 or 2. The entire interview